All right, in this video, we're changing the windshield washer pump in this 2010 Toyota Yaris. I'm gonna show you what it was doing and how I came to the conclusion that the pump was busted, and then I'm gonna show you how cheap and easy it is to fix. Check it out. I've got a 2010 Yaris sedan, and the symptoms that we were dealing with was basically the pump was just completely non-responsive. There was no noise, there was no fluid, there was no nothing. I searched aimlessly to see if maybe there was a fuse issue, but I couldn't actually find any fuse that said it was for the pump, so I don't know what was going on with that. So what I ended up doing was I had a look in here, and then over here, I don't know if you can see, but this is obviously where the fluid comes out, and so I had pulled this from the bottom, which I'll show you in a second, and I blew it out and made sure the lines were all clean to make sure there was nothing clogging. And eventually what I ended up doing was popping off the tire and the cover underneath so that I could check the pump itself. All that had to happen was to just pull the tire off, quick and easy. And then this piece of plastic here just sits here. There's 3 screws on the bottom here, and then there's some little plastic tabs. It's basically these things. So you have these little, plastic tabs that just sit in to hold it up. And then we had some screws that were on the bottom side. And that's literally it. You just take it off and throw it up. This is the tank here, and this is the bottom of the hose where it comes out. And this was just plugged in on the side right here. So that just sits, you just squeeze it on, and that's basically it. So the thought process here was there was 2 plugs. This vehicle has a low wiper fluid warning. So I'm assuming that that's the sensor, which would make sense because the other one has to be the pump, right? So you have the power into the pump, power into the sensor, and then because this is at the bottom and because it has the hose, it just kind of reinforces the fact that it's the pump. I took my multimeter and I had my wife basically push the wiper stuff, the fluid, the juicer, and I just watched to see if I was getting any reading on here. And I wasn't getting any reading, so that's how I knew that, like, hey, the pump's not working. Or sorry, I was getting a reading here, but the pump wasn't doing anything. So we knew that the line was clear, and we knew that we had power to the pump, but nothing was happening. So that's how we got to this point. So I went ahead and ordered this pump off of Amazon, and this is it right here. The same concept, right? So you can see it has this like rubber gasket that I just put on there, but it literally just slides on. Pretty straightforward. We're just gonna pull this other one out and plug this one in, and hopefully it works. All right, a little bit of water here. Not sure if that's going to be enough, honestly, but and there we go, got juice. I'm not sure why the one of them seems to be working better than the other one. Much better.